It's time for payback. Welcome to MyGM 2K24 ECW. I am your host, attackslug. The end of week 2, show number 10, Lafayette, Louisiana. And we have payback. So Triple H wants my least popular available star for a match this week. As a reminder, WCW used a power card to take 10% of my pay-per-view audience happening on the show today, wherever that happens to be. We can do, if we'd like, the payback thing here for the PLE show quality, capacity, and ticket price. This is where grudges are put to rest. Put your hottest rivalries on the line at payback. But before I even do that, let's book the show first. Let's use our power cards. This is for next week. Not for this week, for next week. In the meanwhile, I do have, finally, the shot for Gunta, who wants his shot. And yes, he's winning the title on the show today. Spoiler, that's happening. So our level 3 main match blow-off with 53 stamina on Seth. We need it on Gunta. He has more stamina at this point. So lock that in. We open the show with what has more points here. So our tag teams have more points here. No, I'm sorry, not singles. Not singles, no. We have our tag team titles, and that is the Good Brothers, Anderson and Gallows versus Kaiser in Theory. Spoiler, Kaiser in Theory not winning those tag team titles. Sorry, boys, it stays on the Biz Cliz. Your middle of the mid card, we have Cedric and Dijak for that title, and I want to put the title on Dijak because we have so many cruisers that could challenge for it, like if I changed Dom to a face or if I used Joaquin Wilde, by the by. So Joaquin and Dom are both on this deal because they're in a feud. It's currently level 2 and it's doing okay. But more importantly, we can finish off our feud here with Tozawa and Coffee, who are at level 3 on that. And we have a full card of 5 rivalries. And 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, will end, giving us even more in what's happening. But the charity from a level 5, Liv Morgan, yes please. Live, laugh, love, and sure, why not a call out from Blair to Liv, because they're currently at level 1, and we don't have that many more weeks for Liv on her contract, so get that one done and out of the way. Otherwise, that's it for our roster. There's no superstars available to book. That puts us at a 15K for this show. We have 2 spots. I could always go into the scouts and hire somebody just to spend an extra 12K on an extra charity promo, but I don't want to overextend myself. We will, though, get the payback PLE bonus, and now we're at 156 with a 15K deal. We've boosted our payback deal, but also looking at my stamina of all my available superstars here. Anderson, 46, is going to be the one as I know. No stip on this matchup. So, this one, though, 59, all right, 41 on Dom, no step on this matchup. Over here in the mid-card, maybe a step for Dijak and Cedric, because they're in the 60s, and 61 on Tozawa and Coffee, maybe a tables for those two, just, to shake things up. And Seth, no, at 53, we know titles main extra stamina, so nah, that ain't going to be the deal. So, yes, for these two, finishing their fight to get a slightly better rating, we will have a tables match which costs 6K. A branded PLE bonus for that because obviously 30K for that last man standing, which is nah, and 36 for TLC, nah. Just give me a good old-fashioned tables match for these two. And it might just be Coffee as a heel bruiser versus Seth after he loses the title might be the next thing going forward. And you're thinking, wait, that's a downgrade. Look, Gunta is 10, Coffee is 10. That's a side grade, bro. But yes, booking the whole freaking roster means that Triple H gets what he wants, and I get a rewards for that, because whatever. But more importantly, on all of this nonsense, we are how many more? 2 more tag team matches from this number 4 on our challenge, and we are still waiting on the right power cards to buy and or earn, because man, it's a lot. It's a lot. So, and again, there are cards here. Spending this much on promos over the course of the whole thing will give us a card to use, and so we're spending 1 million on these shows. I'm not going to get there. Honestly, I don't think I'll get there in this season, but you never know. Anything can happen here. Anything can happen. So this is just a random card, and again, this random card. The thing I need to do gives me the thing I want for the thing I need to do. It's kind of backwards, but you know, there is that. But otherwise, I think we're good for this particular pay-per-view, PLE. And so booking-wise, Good Brothers retain the titles. Dijak wins the title, and Gunther is your new world champion of ECW. And Eric Bischoff gets 10% on by fans from this show, which is garbage. But locking it in, 21K on this show. Let's freaking go. End of the week, I'm exhausted. Alright, so we're playing as Kaiser, who is not happy, and neither is Austin Theory. And this is not going to help them with their attitude, but look, man, we have a solid, thrilled, and happy to be here tag team. We need to keep them in those Good Brothers. After all, it is just too sweet. Or maybe I'll have Theory face Seth and give Theory some wins that way. A lot of options. Big splash, Ultimate Warrior style. Oh, here we go. Off the ropes. Boop, to the side of the face. Pin him on that. Anderson, what are you doing? There's the pinfall. 1, 2, and still champions. 4 stars, amazing rivalry complete. Joaquin Wilde, Dirty Dom simulates. It is Dirty Dom. It was 2.5. It was okay. TV title.
Here comes the Tower of Power.
Too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey. Feast your eyes. Please try and forget that Retribution ever happened. From Sin City. And today, after 1 week as champion, we end the age of Alexander. I do think it's funny that you can buy power cards to fix the match results when you can just play them like this and just lose on purpose. Like, it's the same thing, man. It's the same end result. So why spend 15 or 20,000 when you can just do it like this? And yeah, it takes longer, sure, but still, you're saving money. That's just top tier strats, bro. Where are you going, Dijak? Like, no. Why are you doing it out on the outside? Get back. What was the point of that? Submission. Tapping him out. Sure, that's different. Now, how many stars do we get on that one with a brand new TV champion? It was 4 stars. Amazing. Rivalry completes. The call out was good, but did not increase the levels. The tables match between Tozawa and Coffee is the power of Tozawa. It was 3.5. Charity from Liv, 4.5 thousand. And main event time, playing as Seth to lose this title. German on the outside. I don't want to lose by count out here, Gunther. There's the pinfall on the rope choke, which is dumb, but sure. And new Death Taxes, that same championship animation in Gunther as champion, as it should be. It is inevitable. 4 stars. Rivalry completes. On a Monday Night Raw, we have a non-title tag team match with a Valhalla run-in. And the winners are going to be Zoe and Indy. It was 3.5, and Zoe out for 3 weeks with an injury. Training for Tiffy, 10 in-ring XP. Raw has signed the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder, and apparently also Adrian Williams for that U.S. title, which I guess got vacated. I've already forgotten here. So, who is your U.S. champion? It is Jinder. Do not hinder. And it was 2 stars, mediocre. The call out Mitchin to Tiffy. It was okay. No rivalry there. Mid-card world title Truth defends against Batista and Elton Prince. And it is the Manimal Batista. 3.5 stars. Priest versus Otis is happening on this show. It is Damian Priest, the Archer Infamy. It was 3 stars good. And your main event, Women's World Title. Mela defends against Nikita, who has 36 stamina. And Mela has 29 stamina and 4.5 stars. And neither woman got injured. Man, such safe workers, clearly. Because what the hell? And the brand that will steal 10% of my fans from this week, WCW, opens with a non-title tag team women's matchup. And your winner is, as you would expect here, Becky and Shayna. 3.5 stars. Baszler out for 4 weeks. Dummy. Yeah. Dakota Kai. +1. Y'all gonna need that 10%. Oh, mid-card tag team. Who is it going to be? It is Scripts and Wolfgang. It is 2 stars mediocre. Level 2 to level 3. The call-out gets you okay, but no level increase. Hayes and Wilson, who has 30 stamina. Standard match. Wilson wins. Complete. 3.5 stars. The call-out, it was okay. Again, there's no increase in their level. They had 2 back-to-back call-outs, and neither one gave them an increase in their... Like, what happened there? Extreme Rules. Whoop that Trick and Omos. Okay, sure, fine. And Trick Williams with the win. It was 3 stars. It was good. Chelsea Green is here on WCW with an okay promo. And your main event non-title. Nakamura has 2 titles, and it's non-title. Bruh. And 33 stamina on Gable, 40 on Knock, and Gable gets the win. Complete 4 stars, and nobody got hurt. ECW had amazing booking, and we won 3 of the 5 matchups here, but Raw beat us in that main event. So good for them, good for Raw, and good for WCW. Now then, I lost 14,000 to Eric. I gained 124 overall, and I made 92 in the cash, putting me at almost 250 there on my deal. So, if I did 124 and Raw did 107, so yes, keep yourself in 3rd place there, Raw, made 71, and Eric with Ted Turner's money got 120, and he made 64. Got my power card for my talent scouts, who cares? But if you watched yesterday, you would know that I was 2,000-ish ahead. It was a very slim margin of 1st place. So Eric taking that spot with that power card. And so now losing by about 7,000 fans or so. Moving on to the trades. I honestly would like to trade Kaiser off this brand if I can. So who's in that similar value of 153? Because he is very... not pleased to be here anymore. I do want to keep Theory, but Kaiser, not as much. So, is there a Raw specialist that I could trade for? Elton Prince is 136, but he's also 1/2 of your tag team champion. That obviously means something. Even though Kaiser has more popularity than Elton Prince does, I could try it. Look, I could just say, this is a straight trade. 153 for 136, boy. What do you say here, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley? How about it? No, because he's a champion? Absolutely no way. Look, I'm offering you further value here, Steph. What's your deal? I'll even throw in some... I have money now, right? I'll throw in $15,000. That is a hell of a deal there, Steph. Hell of a deal. What do you say? No. Refuses. Far too much from my... How much do you value Elton Prince here? Okay, well, what about WCW? We'll just clear that for now, and we'll see who we have here. I would love Chad Gable, but that's not going to happen. How about the other member of Pretty Deadly here, Kit Wilson, plus like $10,000? Huh? How about that? Easy-E, what do you say? Hey, it's a deal! So Kaiser, who's pissed off, can leave and bring in, yes boy, that deal there. So anybody else I want to actually get rid of here is a good question. So we've now got a tag team with Wilson and somebody. I did kind of want to keep Theory around. I put cards into him, so, you know, that's kind of important there for that. But I guess we'll see. Because right now I think I'm kind of good on this roster I have currently. Obviously, Seth's stamina is still terrible. But I got some cruisers. I got, you know, a giant to work with the cruisers. I guess the question is, who is going to work Gunta next? I suppose if we turn Dirty Dom to Clean Dom, then that could work. But first and foremost, he needs to rest up because his stamina is 36. Bruh. And also, he's currently in a feud, which is not helpful to your boy. But we'll try to fix that problem next week. We're done trading for now. Offer from Raw? Alright. Raw says, what about Michin, Mia Yim, and Andrea Cannons for Austin Theory and Tozawa? Steph, you should know, I don't have a women's title. So no, not interested. Even with an extra 30K, no. That would not do me any good. Bischoff says, Bischoff wants all of my money. Bischoff says JC Jane and Carmelo Hayes for Tozawa. And you go, oh, that's a great deal. And $219,000. Go beg for more money from your Uncle Ted, from your billionaire Ted. Nah, that's a crazy trade. Not even. Hardly. You best come correct, Eric Bischoff, because that ain't it. Oh, hold on. He's saying, all right, a little bit less cash than that. A little bit less. It's still. That is most of my money. So no, I need my money. Sorry. Bye. See you later. Controversy creates cash. Heading to Kentucky. And what do we got here? Tozawa says, hey, my deal is up. 5 more weeks cost $61K. Let's talk money. You're a level 10 there, Tozawa. So, do I just pay him the price and keep him happy? I don't want to spend 140, certainly. Yeah, that's fine. We'll pay 61K, sure. We have a deal. And now he's happy. Liv Morgan wants 2 weeks off. Liv, we have a show to run. And granted, I could have Blair do a call out for 2 weeks, but I only hired you for 5 weeks. I paid you for 5 weeks. You're working for 5 weeks. Ask again in a few weeks when you aren't here. Small decrease, whatever, we're fine. And Seth wants a rematch. And looking at Seth's morale, I could say, no, that's not happening, Seth. You finished that fight. Forget it. No? All right, look. Moderate decrease is still in the happy zone, so sure. Shake up cards. All of my giants get +3 on the mic skills. Gunta. An extra 4 stamina on those who cut promos. And 1 superstar gets 25 in-ring XP. Honestly, considering how much stamina is important on these shows, give me that extra 4 stamina for doing a promo or setting and catering. Hell yeah. That will help tremendously. Also, I misread the thing here for Gunta. He wants a TV title shot. Bro, you're the world champion now. That's inconsequential. That is inconsequential for what we're doing here. But 1 more tag match. Good there. We still need those power cards, though. Got 178 in the bank. Please give me something. No, it's not giving me what I want it to give me. But also, we're playing this card today. Yes, doing that. And yeah, that's certainly something I'll figure out what my business will be next time. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you then, and I'm out.